Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was chatting with some people on WeChat and we were talking about mothers-in-law and daughters-in-law, which has been a problem from generations and probably will be a problem till then. But then basically it was about a girl and the fact that she was dating a guy for like 4 years. Long story short, eventually the guy did not show her to the parents till after the 4th year, and then the mom was like, okay, I will not accept you. And because of that, she decided that she was not going to be free with the girl, but yet still she was giving the girl chores because she was like, if she wants to be accepted as a daughter-in-law, she has to do chores for her. And so was giving her chores, but yet refused to see her whenever she came to the house. So then we were talking about this kind of thing and why exactly there has been this mother-in-law, daughter-in-law friction for years. I personally don't have the answers. I don't have the answers, and I'm not coming here to say I have the answers. This is something that has been there for decades, and then I'm also very young. It's not really like I've experienced much of it, but I have seen it happen. And the question I keep asking myself is that, is it not these same daughters or daughters-in-law that eventually become mothers-in-law later, and then still there's this friction and those kind of things? So why is it so? But then I've actually listened to a lot of stories and I've realized that I think it's just really about the fact that two females in the house that feel like they are the most important people in that house. It tends to be a form of problem because then it's like, I'm right, no, you're not right, those kind of things. In the end, the most important thing is that there's one goal, there's one person that we're all trying to please, which is the son or the husband. And so we have to, in the end, understand that, hey, I love this person, you love the same person, and so we have something in common. Hence, let's work together so that we can have the same goals. But yet we have differences. We really do have differences. I have realized that sometimes it's just the petty things that make people fight, and also the fact that some daughters-in-law see it as, oh, my mother-in-law is a threat, and so once she's a threat, I have to eliminate her. Not the fact that if your mother-in-law was not there, your husband will not be there. And some mothers-in-law also see it as, this is my child, I nurtured him from young. Like, you know how women really cherish their sons, especially, like everything goes into those boys, and then you grow up and you are the most important thing. He keeps telling you that, oh mommy, you're the best thing in the world. Like growing up, you were his idol, you were everything to him, and then a new woman comes and he has to cleave to that woman, and that woman becomes his everything. For me, I would really find it hard, because at least I was his everything and he has found a new everything. It's a bit hard for some mothers-in-law to be able to grasp that you're no longer the queen in his life. He has a new queen. And so some of these differences, but if we all understand that, okay, my reign started here, it ends here as maybe like a mother-in-law, and then his wife is the new queen of his life. How they decide to run their house is their decision. How they decide that they're going to live their lives, I'm not supposed to dictate for them, because now they're supposed to make decisions together. I think if a mother-in-law understands that, it will be better. And as a daughter-in-law, you have to understand that that is the woman that raised your husband. If it wasn't for her, you would not have that person as your husband. And so she means a lot to him. You can't just one day come and take that place. It probably would never happen. She will always be special to him. But if we understand that, oh, this is the person that is very special to my husband, and so I also want her to be special to me, or I want to be special to her because of the place that she has in my husband's life, it's a bit easier. I don't think there will ever be a time where two women are put together and they wouldn't have minor differences, or they wouldn't have issues. Whether it's mother-in-law or daughter-in-law, women just have issues. We have dramatic issues. And so we should see it as that. Like, we should, those petty ones, they come and then we should allow them to go. But it's not an enmity between the mother-in-law and the daughter-in-law. It's a daughter and mother relationship. And so it's about time we stop thinking about the fact that, hey, this is my enemy, and so before you even get married, you're planning on how to get rid of the woman. Like, you're like, how do I tell my husband that we have to stay away from his mother? And I watched a video clip, and then the man told his wife that, hey baby, mommy is sick, so let's take some fruits and stuff to her and some food stuff. And the lady was like, oh, she doesn't need all those things, let's just buy some 1 or 2 apples on the way. So the husband was like, okay. They bought the 1 or 2 apples, and then as they were going, the lady realized that that was not the road to her husband's mother's place. So she was like, baby, this is not the road to your mother's place. He said, I didn't say my mother is sick. I said mommy is sick, and it's your mother that is sick. Then she was like, no, we have to send yam. We have to send this. We have to send that. We have to send that. And in the end, it was like, because it's her mother, we should send all those things to her mother. But her husband's mother, they should send some apples. I don't know about you, but in the end, how are you really expecting your husband to see you? Somebody that is very important to him, you don't value or you don't see as important, and you want to give the person just a few pieces or 2 apples. She bought like 2 apples, but her mother, she wants to go and give like yam. She wants to go and give things for stew and stuff like that. I don't know about, I really don't understand, but to me, I felt like the lady was really unreasonable. And so something like that, it's like you're not thinking about how your husband is viewing you, and that's like the most important person in your life right now, and his thoughts about you count. Anyway, if you were the man, please tell me, how will you feel at that point in time? And women, okay, let's just say you're not the woman, but what do you think about the woman's action? Like, what do you think her husband should do? Please type it in the comment section. I really would like to know, because for me, I was like, oh my God, like how can someone be this unreasonable? I've heard of some women who, when their husbands want to give money to their mothers, they are like, why are you giving your mother money? You're supposed to use all your money to take care of the family. Girl, even me, I'm thinking about how I can make money to take care of my own family. Like, why wouldn't a man be thinking about his family too? You have to be supportive in these things. Like, it's not even just about the fact that the consequences involved. How is your partner supposed to be looking at you? Like, you just seem unreasonable. You seem like someone who is very toxic. And in the end, you're affecting your own marriage. Then you come and say that it's your mother-in-law who has gone to poison your husband's mind against you. But something like that is not cool. And also those mothers-in-law, please, who want to poison their sons against their wives because maybe they don't act the way you feel like they should act. Your daughter-in-law is not as hardworking as you feel like she should be. The husband probably knew it before he got married to her, and he accepted it like that. It's his home. So he should be able to accept whatever he wants to have. You just, if you need something and then the person can't do it, you can have your ways of talking about it or find someone else to do. But you don't poison someone's mind because your daughter-in-law is not behaving or treating you the way you think that she should treat you, or she's not, or the one that will come and touch your feet. Maybe she didn't grow up like that. Her house too, there are different things that actually she learned. And so I think we should be able to understand these basic differences. And I watched somebody, and then the person was like, what is most important is the fact that we should love each other as Christ says that we should love each other. And so it's just basic humanity stuff. Love a person even when the person does not deserve to be loved, because we are family. So you should apply in this case. So I'll leave it on this note where we say love your neighbor as yourself. If you love your neighbor as yourself, there are certain things you would not do, and there are certain ways you understand mutual respect. Please let me know what you think about this subject. I really enjoyed talking about it. I hope you did enjoy. Please don't forget to go watch my other videos. Till another day, please wait. Don't forget to like and to subscribe if you haven't. The like is most important because it helps to boost the channel. Till another day, I say bye.
Just 10 on 10, just hate you for no reason.
It's normal.
If she hates me for no reason before marriage, no, I'm not going in there. But if she hates me for no reason after we already married, then I'll